What's going on YouTube? Kyle Ken coming at you with another Record Keeper video. This is going to be of the Holy Angel plus fight in the Terra event. Sorry guys, I'm going to have to post-commentate this one as well because much like the last Record Keeper video I did in my update video, the audio was a bit too loud even though I only had it at around 3-ish, I think. So I might have to either keep it at 1 or just cut it out entirely and just post-commentate these, even though I really don't want to do that. It might help if I got like a little headset thing for my phone, which I was gonna do anyway, but I guess until I get that, I'll have to keep the audio extremely low, so you guys might not be able to hear it. Well, at this point, you won't be able to hear it either. But right here, I was thinking about going over my team, but what I'm actually gonna do is, I'm actually gonna have the team composition I had down in the description. I'm gonna have screenshots of the team, you know, what record material, stuff like that. So, right on the side, you should be able to see. I should have put it up on the top left. The victory conditions for getting champion. They're going to be inflict slow on Kefka, defeat Kefka without Terra being KO'd, and defeat Kefka without being KO'd. So, those are going to be our victory conditions. Kefka cannot be afflicted by any status except stop or slow. So keep that in mind when you are when you're preparing for this fight, which is part of the reason why I brought Eris, because Seal Evil does inflict stop. I was also thinking about bringing Tidus actually, because not only can he use dual delay, but he can also his soul break also inflicts slow. And right there, I was just saying how I'm bringing Sentinel's Grimoire, but I always look to see if there's another one that I haven't brought or haven't followed yet. Even though I have about 70-ish friends on my list, and I'm pretty sure a good like 55-60 of them are Sentinel's Grimoire or Stone Skin 2s. Anyway, getting right into this fight, I'm gonna have to wait a bit actually before it actually starts. What you're gonna want to do as soon as the fight starts is you're gonna want to cast Sentinel's Grimoire, obviously, because that will mitigate damage, all damage you take by 60%. I also lowered the game speed, the battle speed down to 1, because then I wanted to be at 5 and have just, you know, get multi up by stuff. So you're gonna want to Sentinel's Grimoire. You're gonna immediately want to Shell right after that as well. And if you can, get Magic Break. You want all the stuff on him as soon as possible so that you take as little damage as possible. Start off with my Cloud. I'm going to be using dual delay, like I said. I'm doing decent damage, about 4,800 per dual delay casting, which is really nice. I also opted out for, I usually use Paladin Cecil as my support as of late since he got buffed, and he can use white magic 4, but since I pulled the Rising Sun for from Final Fantasy VI, I decided to go with Waka this time because I haven't used him in a while. And I got a nice throwing weapon. And Waka can use Magic Breakdown, which is my highest home breakdown. It's only at it's only at Refined 3, I guess they're called, Rank 3. But that's more than enough. So I figured I'd bring that to greatly reduce the amount of damage that Kefka can do. And since he doesn't resist it, it won't be halved. Or the effect of the break won't be halved. Or breakdown rather. So yeah, you just really want to bring Mental Break and Magic Breakdown if you can. Magic Break will work just as fine, but you'll be taking a bit more damage, so keep that in mind as well. I went with primarily special attackers, magic attackers this event because with Vivi has the highest magic stat in the game, as most of you know by now. He's tied with Lulu. Lulu's not out yet though, so I figured Vivi plus Mental Break would be good. And since we have to use Terra, I was like, you know what, we might as well just you know, go primarily mage. The only reason I brought Cloud was, like I said, because I wanted to inflict him with slow, and I didn't really want to bring Sloga because I'm not bringing Cecil, so I brought dual delay instead, which actually works out really well because, like I said, 4,800 damage. It's pretty decent. It's about the same as Terra was hitting actually, and she had the Devotion record material on her, but she's only equivalent to a level 65 right now with record synergy. I think she did have a few synergy weapon boosts, but it wasn't really anything too good, if I remember correctly. The bright side here, though, this is a really easy plus battle. I think this is the easiest one I've done in a while. And this, I didn't mind taking a break from the Orb Festival for this because it gives what, greater Dark Orbs, greater Fire Orbs, and major Earth Orbs, which I'm going to need for a Meteor at some point. I don't think I'll be able to craft Meteor by the end of the Orb Festival, but it'd be really great if I could. Yeah, but this fight is actually really straightforward. I don't remember what I talked about, probably what was going on. And right around here, I think, is where you would want to Sentinel's Grimoire again, because he's at about 50% at this point. So, if you're doing about the same amount of damage as me, or you could possibly be doing more, honestly. Because I don't have Pound at, what was it, rank 3. So it's kind of hesitant on using those, although you can see they do a lot more damage in Dual Delay. It'd be really great if I did, because for whatever reason, I thought Cloud can learn Dismissal, or use Dismissal, but he can't. So I was contemplating bringing someone else that could, but I just didn't, because Cloud has more attack than Tidus. I think he does anyway. Maybe that might be the same, now that I think about it. But I just opted for Cloud, because Cloud's just been the main guy I went to. I could have used Squall, but I don't know. Cloud was the first one that I picked, so I just used him over Squall. It's not like I have specific limit breaks for either one, so they're basically the same, except that Squall has slightly more HP and I think defense than Cloud. Or it might be Squall has more HP, but Cloud has more defense, and other than that, they're basically the same. But for the most part, Kefka only casts AoE magic and single target magic. So if you really want to, I guess you could bring Carbuncle. I wouldn't really recommend it though, because I think the way I took care of this is pretty efficient. You could definitely do it other ways, but this is just the most efficient route that I have found. And this is my first try doing this, as you guys can see, because it didn't say complete or master on this. Something that did happen to me though, as you can see, my what spell was it? One of my spells had it kind of glitched out for whatever reason, and I'm not entirely sure why it did that. Yeah, right here, my Shelga, and that, like I said during the video, that usually only happens when I reset. I do the I forget what method it's called, but it's like the save reload trick. That's when that usually happens to me, like stuff gets glitched out. I don't know if that happens to anyone else, it might just be my phone. But yeah, really don't know why that happened, because as you're about to see in a moment, right as I literally get Kefka down to like a sliver of health, and Record Keeper's going to crash on me. Which is really odd, because it's never crashed on me before. But like, since this was such an easy plus fight, I didn't mind all that much that it crashed on me. So it wasn't that big of a deal. Only thing was I had to redo this again, and because of the save reload trick, I guess since it crashed, it doesn't cost any more stamina, which is fine. Because like I said, if this cost more than 20 stamina, I would be really upset about having to miss on the Orb Festival for this. But it was only 5 more than a heroic thing, and I was guaranteed greater black orbs, major earth, stuff like that. So I literally had no problem doing this. I'm gonna cut away right here. And at this point, my Waterga glitched, or Waterja, I don't really remember which one it was, but whatever the case, glitched out for a moment, and I'm gonna take him out for the next 2 or 3 turns. This is, like I said this a few times, but this is a really easy plus fight. I am so surprised at how easy Kefka is in this event. Because the Biran and Yenke fight, I thought I was going to have a lot harder time. But then again, that's probably due to me not having good AoE attacks. Like, I don't have Meteor. I have, like, rank 1 Blade Blitz. I have rank 2 Quake. I haven't honed Quake again either yet, because we're getting Runaga next week, I think, the 29th. Well, we're not getting it the 29th, but it's going to be available during the Hope event. So I've been kind of hesitant on honing Quake to rank 3 because of that. But yeah, multi-enemy fights are kind of upsetting. And right here, I think that I lost extra medals on damage taken because I didn't refresh my Sentinel's Grimoire. at the same time that I did in the previous fight. So the turn it wore off, Kefka just hit my entire party for about 1500 with Shell up. So that really sucks. And I'm just looking at the rewards. I was just explaining how worth it was for me to do this. Oh yeah, Major Dark, yeah, definitely worth the 20 stamina that I put aside to do this. And I think that the next fight is going to be a double boss fight. But as long as it isn't like Sanctuary Keeper, I think I'll be fine. It's gonna be, what is it? I think it's red and white dragon or something like that. I know one of them is red dragon, the other one's an ice dragon of some sort. And I'm gonna have to exploit their weaknesses and stuff like that. I'll probably do that. Like this is gonna be 40 stamina, and this is actually really good because it gets 20 Scarletites and a major black orb, major fire, which is really good considering the Orb Festival and how, you know, people are getting more and more relics now. Well, I can't say more and more because a lot of people might not have good luck. But yeah, the next Rocket Keeper video I upload will probably be the plus fight. I also have to find some decent music to throw over this. I guess I'll do like the Kefka battle theme or something. Hopefully I'll be able to bring this soon, because we only have 4 days until the Terror event ends, and I would like to get a little bit more grinding done on this orb event. But yeah, that'll be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to check out Rocket Keeper if you haven't played it yet, guys. It's so fun to play, and you know, it's a nice mobile game. And I'll catch you guys next time. Later.